Hi guys, I'm Shisha Dublin-Green of Ada on the Go Business Coaching, and welcome to my channel where I talk about marketing, coaching, entrepreneurship and life in general, and where you get to learn how to grow your business and generate consistent income without pulling your hair out, right? Without pulling all of your hair out. Now that you're here, go ahead and click on the subscribe button and the bell next to it so that you know when I upload new videos. Guys, we are in November. Specifically, we are in the end of November. This is the last week of November 2020, and we just have a few more weeks till the end of the year, right? To Christmas and then the end of the year. And as a business coach, I see how stressed out people are becoming, especially entrepreneurs, where, you know, they had a set amount of goals they wanted to make, a set amount of sales they wanted to make, and to things that they wanted to achieve. But with the way this year has been, with COVID, with the pandemic, with lockdown, they haven't been able to achieve some of them even a quarter of it, and it's stressing a lot of people out. And even people who had, you know, certain things they wanted to achieve in terms of their career, they haven't been able to do that. And this time for a lot of people this year has really been an anxiety filled year. And I get how, you know, as entrepreneurs, we have goals and we're goal orientated and we're ambitious and we're driven and we want our business to grow. So we keep pushing our business, we keep pushing ourselves. And I completely get that. And as a business coach, I'm all about, you know, marketing and the strategies and goals and achieving stuff and moving forward and all of that stuff, which I completely believe. However, it's important that with that there has to be a balance, and today I'm going to be talking about that balance, which is how important it is to distress. Even with everything going on, it's important to distress, especially now, because this is the time of the year where normally it's so busy. You know, you're stressing about your family, spending time with family, the presents and being together. You know how sometimes families can be dysfunctional. Yep, I said it. Families can be dysfunctional, and some people like to avoid each other, or some people can't avoid each other even if they wanted to, and all of that stuff. You know, Christmas, even with the happiness and the joy that Christmas should bring, there's also an element of anxiety normally without even a pandemic. And now that there's a pandemic, and now that, you know, depending on where you are in the world, there's a possibility that you may not be able to spend time with your family or all of your family, and where normally even with Christmas there's an element of loneliness. So there are just layers of things with some of us, or, you know, different, well, some of us, they're just layers of anxiety that, you know, some people might be experiencing now, whether it's anxiety due to loneliness, whether it's anxiety due to that you're not spending time with your family, whether it's anxiety due to financial difficulties, financial challenges. They're just different things that it's so easy to get sucked into that world of stress. And so because of that, even for me, there's certain things that I've wanted to do in my business, wanted a certain level of achievements, let me call it, that I wanted to reach within my business, and I haven't had time to do all of the things, and I haven't been able to do it. And so lately I've just been, my head has just been going, you know, all sorts of things have just been going through my mind. Shisha, what are you going to do? How are you going to do this? How are you going to achieve that? And even when I have been having a decent amount of sleep, which I think, you know, 6-7 hours, very decent amount of sleep, but I wake up and I'm tired because my head, you know, my brain hasn't really rested, which sometimes I think is the most important thing, right? I think of how your mindset is the battle of success and failure, I believe, is won in the mind. If your mind is not right, nothing is right. And so I believe that it's really important to kind of de-stress and let your mind rest, even as your body rests, right? And so, guys, I have discovered this, and this for me is, I know people use the word game changer, okay, I wouldn't use the word game changer because that's a bit much. That's a really loaded word, game changer. So I wouldn't use game changer. However, I have discovered something I think that is really important, and I need to tell you about it because it's so big. Other people may have known about it for a while, but I didn't really take it seriously until recently, where I thought, you know what? My mind was going. My body was rested, but my mind wasn't rested. So I needed something. And this is what I discovered. Are you ready for it? A coloring book. I know you may say, Shisha, this is ridiculous, but honestly, a coloring book, right? I was doing something for my local church that I attend. I help volunteer in different departments. I was doing something for them, and he needed me to draw something and put something together and then, you know, show a few people. You don't really want to know what that was about. But whilst I was doing it, it took me tries to get it right, because I've always said that I'm not creative, that I don't really know about matching colors. I know about matching colors for my clothes because I always look fabulous, right? But when it comes to paintings or drawings, I always think I'm not creative. But it was something I had to do, so I just started doing it. I drew a few words, and it took me a bit of time, but I drew a few words and I was coloring it in, because it was like a 2D drawing I had to do, and I was coloring it in, and I felt so relaxed. I felt so soothed. It was so relaxing for me. I thought, oh, okay, I wouldn't have thought I'm creative, but let's try it. And then today I went to get this book. I know it's a children's coloring book, but I thought, and it literally is very basic. I don't know whether you can see it. And I just thought, you know what, Shisha, you're going to start learning how to draw. And so I thought, I don't want anything complicated. So I went to my local £1 shop. Literally, this is £1. And I thought, I'm going to do it. So I started today, and I've just been, can you see? I've just been coloring, and I also bought my colored pencils from £1 shop, and literally just coloring it. And it's been so de-stressing and so soothing for me and for my brain, that where before, you know, whether you're having a headache or whether you're just confused about stuff, just bring out the coloring book, £1 from the pound shop, bring out the coloring book and just start to color. And another thing I've used before is a word search, which is literally a word search, and which is good. You know, I kind of use it when I'm just waiting for someone. Normally I take it with me if I'm in a meeting, I just do it. But this is so much better, right? I know that, I mean, this is a big book, so I'm probably not taking it out and about, but just at home when I feel a bit, my head is all over the place, or I'm thinking about so many things at the same time, I have so many things to do, I just whip out my jumbo coloring book and start to color. And honestly, that has just completely de-stressed me, because I'm not thinking about anything. All I'm doing is I'm concentrating on coloring to make sure I get the colors right. Obviously, I just use whatever colors I like, but there's no pressure. It doesn't have to be perfect. Best of all, it's £1 each, you know, from the pound shop. And I think it's good to just do something that, whatever it is, I think you guys should try it, to be honest, because this is so good, so you should try it. But if coloring is not your thing, then pick something that's completely distresses you. No one is going to say, oh, have you done this? Haven't you done this? But it's just something that just de-stresses you, especially at this time where it's easy to find something that can raise your anxiety levels. It's easy to find something that can be stressful. So whatever it is, if it's talking to someone on the, you know, over the phone, if you can meet them, social distance, then do that. If it's watching a comedy, whatever it is, it's important that as seriously as you take your business, as seriously as you take your, you know, achieving your goals and making those sales, that you take your mindset, you take your mind, you take your mental health, very important, and look for something, actively look for something that distresses, look for something that is going to just help you kind of, you know, just relax. So guys, as I said, this is not like a marketing or goals video, but this is definitely as important, because it's important that you take your you relax. There should be a balance, you know, a balance of work hard, push yourself, achieve your goals, with just enjoy life, you know, just enjoy being, enjoy just what you have, with the people that you have it, and just the little things of having moments of distress and having moments that you're not thinking about work and that sort of thing. So let me know whether you're going to, let me pick it up, I put it on the floor. Let me know whether you're going to get a coloring book like this with a coloring pencil. I think I'm going to get more of these. Let me know whether you're going to do that, or whether you have something else that helps you de-stress. Tell me what it is, put it in the comments. Tell me what it is. Maybe I'll pick it up and I'll see whether it's as good as my jumbo coloring book. Make sure you subscribe to this video. Make sure you share this video with your friends, and definitely click on the like button, like this video. And if you're really stressed, if you have any kind of anxiety about your business, about your career, and you want to brainstorm, you want to talk things through, then click on the link below, click on the book a free call with me, book a free session with me, and I will be happy to help you. Have a great day. Bye.